Hello everybody, I am Tony. If this is your first time here, special welcome to you. Today we are going to be doing my Makeup Monday series where I basically do a easy makeup tutorial that is pretty easy to follow, and I try to use products that are kind of general so that you can use other products that are like them. I don't really get into crazy like duochromes and stuff that's like really hard to get. So, I just try to keep things simple. That's about all. Um, I am doing a skincare giveaway, and somewhere in this video I will give you directions on how to enter for today. And for once, I actually put my base face on already. So let me tell you guys what I put on. I started with the e.l.f. Poreless Putty Primer, and it's not that interesting to put on foundation stuff. It's the same every time. I used the Wet n Wild Photo Focus foundation, and I used the Maybelline Fit Me Set and Smooth powder. So that's that, and I'm doing a drugstore week, and this is kind of to celebrate Wet n Wild being cruelty-free again. PETA came out and said that they really are cruelty-free, so I actually believe it. If PETA says it, then I believe it. So, I'm sorry if you hear my dogs barking in the background. I don't think you will, but just in case you do, I'm sorry. I am keeping everything drugstore, and when I say drugstore, I'm talking about like that side of Ulta where all the cheaper stuff is. That is where I'm gonna stay at. So that's where this comes in. I'm gonna use my Morphe 8L palette to do my contour. And one thing that I did not do, and I don't even think I own enough cheap brushes, so I'm going to be using my regular brushes. This is the Complex Culture Contour and Blush brush. Going into Literati and Donut, and I mix those two and use them both to contour because the one's too dark and the one's too light. I'm so happy that I can actually, other than my Ride or Die, like Palm Beach Ready bronzer, I can use Wet n Wild again. Like, that was one thing that I felt bad using all the time. But now that PETA says they're straight, I can actually use them again. So, I'm excited about that. They came out with some stuff, and I know that like everybody kind of jumped on the bandwagon whenever they got their Pac-Man PR boxes and forgot about them being cruelty free, but I don't know. I only used one product while that whole shenanigans thing was going on, and I tried to keep it at that. So the next thing I'm going to be using is my Ride or Die product that I was just talking about. Let me get my brush back. This is the Palm Beach Ready Wet n Wild Color Icon Bronzer. There we go. All right. There goes that. What is next? Blush. Okay, for blush, I got out my Almay Smart Shade Powder Blush in Pink Rose. Come on. open from the right side. And I haven't been telling you totally the brushes I'm using, so I'm sorry if I haven't. Actually, yes, I did. My bad. This is a SL Miss Glam brush. Does it say? This is a PP3 brush. Don't know what that really stands for or anything, but I gotta build this up a little bit. It's kind of pale. That's better. Gotta do the same on the other side. So, there is a lot of stuff going on in the makeup community. I'm not sure if everybody like pays attention to all the drama and all the news and things like that, but Kat Von D sold all her shares to her company so that she could deal with other ventures in her life. And I don't know if I believe that or not, but I think it'll be interesting because, like, first of all, I can use Kat Von D products and not feel bad because I did before. I have the Makeup Revolution Ultra Cool Glow palette, and I'm going to be going into the green shade. This is a palette that is sort of colored and then sort of duochrome. Like at the beginning, they were like white iced on top, and then once I dug into them, they started changing into like colors. So I don't know if it had an overspray on it or what the deal was, but I don't know. I've been really enjoying colored highlights lately. And this is a really pretty highlighter. And since I am going drugstore for the week, I figured this would be a good choice. I just hit pan on this. Oh my goodness. I haven't hit pan on a highlighter in a long time. I don't know if that's ever happened. Honestly, except for the tiny little Becca ones. There we go. That's good enough. I don't like one area. This came in a little brighter than the rest of it. Let me see if I can build this up right here. Right here. Alright, we'll just leave it go. I don't want to mess it up even more. Okay. So, up next. This is where things get a little sketchy because I have my everyday ride or die products that I use every day. Every day. So, I use my It's Bananas setting powder from Too Faced under my eyes every day. So what I did was I got out my Joa Selfie Ready setting powder in banana, and we're gonna try that under my eyes and see if maybe that will do the trick. Hopefully, fingers crossed. Okay. It's definitely brightening up under my eyes, but I don't know if it's doing as good a job as the Too Faced does. It doesn't really matter. I mean, it's just a tiny little aspect of my makeup. I normally do that more for fallout than for color anyway. I got something on my eyelash. It's gonna drive me nuts if I don't get it off. Is it off? Okay. Alright. So now, let me do my brows real quick. Right? Yeah. Okay, I'm trying to make sure I'm doing everything in order. And I am just I'm sorry. Whenever I did my highlighter, I used a SL Miss Glam tapered face brush. And then whenever I used the banana powder, I used a Farrah brush. That's the 20FF straight brush. Sorry about that. I'm glad I remembered. But anyway, there's been a bunch of stuff in the news that, like, Kat Von D sold her company, which I'm very glad she did. They were tanking anyway. She sold them to Kendo, and they're gonna rebrand and try to salvage what's left of the company, which I guess is a good idea. Okay, so I'm gonna just blend my cheeks a little bit, and then done with that. That was a SL Miss Glam. These are so hard to read because of the glitter. PP1 brush. Okay. Now, let me get my brows done. This is the L'Oreal Paris Brow Stylish Shape and Fill. This is my everyday pretty much go-to for my brows, and my mirror is right here, so that's why I keep looking over here. Alright. I don't really take very long to do my eyebrows, so I don't feel bad doing them on camera. A lot of people go crazy and they spend, 25 minutes doing their eyebrows. I cannot do that. I would go insane. I would lose it. So, I just do my eyebrows real quick and shade in where the hair is, because my hair is so light you can barely see it. My dog is barking and I want him to shut up. I don't think anybody knows I'm filming, so they have no reason to tell him to shut up. Okay. Getting there with this. Alright, there's that. A little bit more in here. Okay. So there's that. Alright, up next we have eyeshadow. So, I have 3 eyeshadow palettes. I have the Wet n Wild Stop Playing Safe. I'm going to put that to the side for right now. I have the Wet n Wild, the Boo Crew. This is one of their Halloween editions. And then I have the Just My Luck palette by ColourPop. ColourPop is another one of those companies that's pushing drugstore a little bit, but it's pretty. And it's inexpensive. I mean, it's not as inexpensive as Wet n Wild by far, but it's pretty good. And I'm not going to use an eye primer, which I always do, because I don't have one that is not expensive. I have NYX glitter glue, but I don't like to use that unless I'm actually using like glitter or something really chunky. So I'm going to start off in the ColourPop Just My Luck palette with Big Banks. And I'm going to put this on my lid. I know I'm like the most basic person when it comes to eyeshadow. Everybody's like, start out in the crease and buff in 12 colors and then do this. And I'm like, no. Not happening. Alright. I really, really like that color. It's really pretty. Alright. So, I'm going to close that for a second. Let me clean this brush out so I can use it again. I'm going to go into the Boo Crew palette. And I'm going to go into this bottom green shade right here. My dogs are barking again. It's one dog. He's been through a lot. We got him from a shelter, and before that, he was at a puppy mill. So he gets scared and barks at everything. So I don't know. It's tough to deal with sometimes, but I can't imagine what a life that dog has had, and it must be terrible, literally. It really must be awful. So for the contest for the day, go into the comments and put in whatever emoji expresses your feelings of today. Like, are you happy? Are you sad? Are you angry? Are you depressed? What's up? Let me know. So that's your task for today. If you would like to enter the skincare giveaway, just put an emoji of how you are feeling. Okay, so that brush that I was just using is a Moda brush. Does it say what it is? No, it's a Moda brush. Okay. The next one is going to be out of the ColourPop palette. And we're going to go into Kiss My Ass. And I'm just going to put this on a blending brush and just kind of blend this up here. I should actually put this on a different brush. It'll make it easier for me. I should have done this first if I wanted to blend it out. Here, I'm going to grab this SL Miss Glam Angled Eye E61 brush. Okay, this is still Kiss My Ass. I'm going to take that and I'm going to rub that all the way from one side to the other, even though I'm going to darken up the one end anyway. I just kind of wanted to make it go across the whole way. So I'm going to do the same thing over here. I wonder how this is going to last with absolutely no primer underneath it. I'm not used to doing that, like, ever. I use the Urban Decay Primer Potion every day. And I just wonder how this will last compared to normal. You get a little more of that and put it on here. Alright. Okay. I'm going to use my color switch. Not that everything isn't green, but okay. The next thing I'm going to do is go into the ColourPop palette for the color Act Natural. And this is really a soft shadow, so I'm going to just try to build this out here toward the edge. And that's it. Okay, that looks good. Alright, now I can use my color switch. That was totally clean and pink, and now it's green. That's okay though. I don't mind. Alright. So I am done with these two palettes. I still have the one Wet n Wild palette out. Let me find the brush that I need. There's that. Give me this and give me this. Okay. There go those. Okay, I'm going in the Stop Playing Safe Wet n Wild palette. And there is this mint green shimmer shade in here. I'm going to take this on a Luxie 246 precision crease brush. Not using it for a precision crease, but I'm going to take this and I'm going to put this on my inner corner. It's a little green for the inner corner, but it works. Like, it's a little more deep than I would usually put as an inner corner highlight, but it's okay. And then I'm going to put this on my brow bone. My dogs are barking again. I'm so sorry. If this wasn't the end of the video, I would probably stop it because they're going nuts. And I do apologize. Alright. So there goes that. Alright, and that is that. Done with the eyeshadow. That looks really good if you ask me. So I was thinking about putting gold in the middle of my lid, but I'm not gonna mess this up. I actually like it. So I am gonna take it's Italia Deluxe in avocado. I got a pack of 10 of these off of Amazon for like $5. But they work amazing. They last forever in your waterline, and they're really pretty. Okay. There goes that. Real quick, I'm going to take my Joa So Fly liner, and I'm going to put that right along my eyelashes. Tight line that, and then a little wing. Just a tiny one. Okay. Same thing on the other side. Alright. There goes that. Okay, I'm going to use the Essence Lash Princess False Lash Effect Waterproof Mascara. Okay. And then I have the Profusion. I have a Profusion lip liner. I cannot read the color for the life of me. Is there a color? I don't think so. Let me see. Matte lip liner. No. Okay. Alright, so we're going to put this and line the lips. I don't know if you can hear the screaming in the background, but somebody's yelling at the dogs for some reason. Alright, last up, I have the MUA Makeup Academy Liquid Lip in Golden Blush. Alright, there goes that. So, what do you guys think? I like it. I don't know, I've been rocking green a lot lately. But anyway, I already gave you guys the giveaway info. So, wherever you guys are, whatever time of day it is, I hope you're having a great one. I love you guys very, very much, and I will talk to you very soon. Thanks, guys. Bye.